Okay, today we're gonna be talking about three things. The first one's gonna be what's going on, why did I take the big trade last time on Euro USD, what really happened. So I'm gonna I'm gonna explain to you that because it's very fundamental, so it's a bit complex, but I really want to try to give you a better understanding. Yeah, that's the first thing. Then the second thing we're gonna be talking is about cryptos, and third we're just gonna go through all the charts. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with me, guys. Okay, this boom, boom, perfect. Okay, so the first thing, okay, before going in any details, is just gonna be Bitcoin. What's going on with Bitcoin? Oh, I'm not sharing my screen though. Sorry. How do I share my screen? Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. Well, let me just open. Okay, perfect. So now you're gonna see my screen. Yeah, you can see me. Perfect, my fellas. Okay, so the first thing I told you, we're gonna be talking about Bitcoin, the chart. So as you can see right now, Bitcoin is currently hitting the level of $28,000. We're currently at $27,949, which is just amazing. We already hit the level of 28. So what's going on? Why is it going up? So a lot of news impacted recently the crypto, okay? A lot of things which are very bullish, but I don't even want to spend time talking about that because some of you won't understand. What I want to focus today is to talk with you about the previous cycle, the cycle of the 4 times that happened in the past. So there is something that is called the halving, okay? Every 4 years we have the halving of Bitcoin, okay? We can put when is 2024 Bitcoin halving date. Okay, we have something calculating. They're saying it should happen in 1 year and 25 days, 17 hours. So what is the halving? I will just let you go on YouTube and Google it. But basically, every time the miners, the people who are verifying the transaction, their payment, because they get paid to do that, if they provide some service, it gets divided by 2. Okay, so I just want to show you something. So we're gonna take May 11 we had the first halving. Okay, so May 11 we had it was here, May 11. Okay, then we had the other halving, I'm just gonna switch like this. The previous one was the 9th of July, okay, 16th of July, yeah, so it's here. Then we had the one before, okay, which was 12th of November, you can check here, 12th of November, 28th, sorry, and then it keeps going in the past. Now you're probably, but Switzy, what does it really mean? I don't really understand. Don't worry, we're gonna talk about everything step by step. So I wanna just go and start with the first halving, okay? The one that started in, there is one before, yeah, but I wanna start with that one. So the halving happened at that date, the 28th of November 2012, okay? I'm gonna take 1 year back, okay? So if I go 1 year back, I'm gonna put it orange box again. So we're still in, I'm on the weekly time frame. Sorry, I'm gonna go on the weekly. It's gonna be easier for me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. So yeah, if I take 1 year, November, it's around here, right? November, October, November. It's around here, right? So if I take at the beginning of November, Bitcoin was at a price of $2. You can see on the right here, it was at 241. 1 year before the halving, it started going up, and at the all-time high, we even reached the number of $16. So it means that we had a small bull run of almost 600%, 590%. This is just huge, guys. I don't know if you realize, but yo, in a period of 1 year before the halving, we had this, okay? So for the moment, if you have a paper next to you, just write T minus 1, okay, to euro bill of coin. We had a small bull run. Then the halving happened. And what do we have? During a period of 12 to 18 months, we have a bull run. And you can see that it went from $12 to $1,162. I don't know if you just realized, but this is just insane. And percentage wise, it means that it went from 12 to $1,166, which is almost 12,000%. I don't know if you realize, but those type of returns on investment, this ROI, is just like huge. You never see that kind of stuff. But after this bull run, there is a retracement, and you can see that it went all the way down and hit 87%. It went down by 87%. This retracement, this correction, okay, of this up move was 87%. So take a note. Before the halving, during a period of 1 year, we have a small uptrend. Then we have a bull run during a period of 12 to 18 months after the halving. And after, we have a retracement of, let's say, 87%. Then here is a new halving, okay, in 2016. So 1 year, I'm gonna take July 2015, okay, July 2015, okay, here. So as you can see, it started, I'm gonna just zoom out now, as you can see. So at the beginning of July, it started at $274, and it went all the way up to $778. So again, 1 year before the halving of the Bitcoin, we had a small uptrend, and this trend is up by 183%, which is again for a period of 1 year just amazing. Then what happened? Then halving happened, okay? And with the halving of the Bitcoin, you can see that the Bitcoin went from $659 all the way up to almost $20,000, okay? Again, anything between 12 months to a year. So which is just amazing. And that time we had a bull run which went all the way up, and we made a return of investment of 2,741%. This is just insane, guys. I don't know if you realize, but that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. And again, after the bull run, what happened? We had a retracement, and the retracement went all the way down, and look how many percent? 84%. Don't you find this? Don't you like think there is a kind of like cycles? Look, it's just amazing. Again, like in the past, uptrend, bull run, retracement. Uptrend, bull run, retracement. And then again, let's do it now. In 2020, yeah, we were in May. Okay, May. Okay, we were May here. So May was a bit different. Let me explain to you why. We had the COVID, so it fucked a bit all the market. All the market was different, okay? So during the year before, like the whole market, any type of assets was fluctuating very weirdly. So here, the same thing with crypto, which is also good for us. Nothing, no uptrend. But look, halving. After the halving, we can see that it went from $8,767 all the way up to 68. Sorry, it disconnected. I don't know why. Disconnect my video. Okay, yeah, sorry. It went from I was saying 9,000, 8,000 something. Okay, 8,600 all the way up to 68,000. Percentage wise, it's a 695 ROI. 700%. Do you just realize the amount of money you could have made? Okay, and then again, after the bull run was going on, retracement, which previously was 87, 84, and now at that time went all the way down to 77%. Again, very big retracement. In my head, to be honest with you, I thought it could go lower. I thought it would go to anything between, for example, to 84, 10,000, or to 87, which has been 8,567. But it also makes sense that every time the retracement is also a bit smaller, you know. Every time the bull run, percentage-wise, is smaller, but also the retracement is smaller, okay? Because it's more solid, you know. There is less volatility that it used to have in the past. But yeah, anyway, now they're saying that the next halving should happen around 2024 in March, right? So if we take that into consideration, we take 1 year before, and we are currently in March, yeah? So maybe now is a bit high to get into a position, but what I would recommend you guys is to do DCA, dollar cost averaging, okay? Averaging. So if you don't know what is DCA, you will just again Google after the lesson, what is the halving, what is DCA, and you will learn. All those videos are also available on my YouTube channel, so if you didn't see them, you just put Switzy man halving, Switzy man DCA. There are a lot of tools that can also help you to automatically DCA on Binance. So yeah, I have all those videos explaining on YouTube, so I don't want to waste time explaining that again. But yeah, basically now we are, if we look at the past, in the same like era, okay, small uptrend, might go all the way to 34, and then after this is when the real game starts. We're gonna have a period of couple of months where I want this to go all the way up, seriously. So yeah, that was for crypto. I hope that you understand a bit, because it happened once here, then it happened once here, twice, 3 times, and now we're looking for the 4th cycle of Bitcoin. So if you now you can go and flex, you know, with your girl, with your friends, I know what's the 4th cycle of Bitcoin, blah 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 blah. But yeah, this is a very valuable knowledge that you have, guys, between your hands. So now you do whatever you want. Obviously, this is not a financial advice for you to get into a buy or do whatever, but yeah, I'm just telling you that for me it's good. So anyway, now we finish with that. I want to talk about the trade we had on EURUSD. So yeah, there is a lot of resistance support. Sorry, my chart is still the one that I had with my students, because you know I had like a conference with them. I posted a picture in the Telegram, and I'm gonna post later on Instagram. So basically, the other day I gave a short right here. So obviously, for those who know, this was like a kind of solid trade, yeah, because there is the resistance, there is a candle rejection. We had the doji correlation with the stochastic overbought, so it was a really nice setup to get into a short. But obviously, selling into an uptrend is not very smart, okay, because you can see that even if you look at the previous level reached, okay, it went all the way up here, 70 pips stop loss, it's big, you know, so it wasn't like the best move. But I want to show you why I took that bet and why we all made money. This is a trade where I made like 48,000 pounds. So for everyone asking me how do we check the news and everything, you go on internet and you put economic calendar investing, okay? You put economic calendar. Once you are there, you go on investing. Okay. And you arrive on the page. Obviously, today market is closed, so there is nothing. But you can see tomorrow already some news happening. What I do, I always go on the filters, and I go all the way down, and I only select the 3 stars one. Close this, and I apply. Like this, I only have the most important news coming, okay? And I can see if that's gonna happen, like impact my trading during the day. So you can see that tomorrow there is a news about at 1 a.m. That's gonna have an impact on JPY, and then we have one news, okay, about euros, and another one about euros. So tomorrow, oh, why is this always switching? I don't understand. Yeah. I was saying it's very important for you to check the news. Like honestly, like you can't be a good trader if you don't look at the news. So now, what I wanted to tell you is, I wanted to explain you that trade. We're gonna go on the data, and I'm gonna go here, take till the 6, and I'm gonna apply. So, NFP, where is NFP? Yeah, here. So, non-farm payroll, okay, and unemployment rate. These data are very important, okay? So, NFP, for those who don't know, so it's the non-farm payroll, measure the change in the numbers of people employed during the prior month, excluding workers in the farming industry, given that full employment is one of the Federal Reserve mandates. It's very closely watched. So now, okay, there is this, but I want to explain with my own words. So what does it mean? It's the amount of job created. Now, what you need to understand, it's pretty simple. Let's say you have your own team, your own country. If there are more jobs created, is that a good news or a bad news? If you have more job, it's a good news. It means the economy is going, everyone has job, there is no unemployment, everyone is happy, everything is going well. Yeah. If you have less jobs, it's a bit bad, you know. So when you have a forecast that there is 205K job created, you are okay. Then the actual number, that's the most important thing. If there are more jobs than what you expected, that's a very good news for you, my fella. It means the economy is getting even better than what we expected. It's outperforming. So it's a good news for USD because this one is USD, US non-farm payroll. So it's a very good news for USD. So this is the thing. When you have a forecast and for NFP and you have a bigger number, the actual number is bigger, that's positive for USD. And how does it go on the chart? It's pretty simple. Let's say Euro USD. It's not USD Euro, as you can see right here. It's Euro USD, okay? Euro versus the dollar. Now, for the market to go up, there is two possibilities. The first one is if we push at the same pressure, that hand and that hand, there is no difference, right? Wait, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. If I have this one and that one, right? This is USD, this is Euro. There is two possibilities. For Euro USD to go up, USD can get weaker because if it pushes out the same energy, there is no movement. It stays to the same thing. But if Euro gets stronger, it goes up because USD is still the same strength. But if Euro still push at the same energy, but USD is weaker, then it's going all the way up. But here what we have a good news for USD. USD is getting stronger. So Euro USD, okay, is going down because USD is getting stronger. So the chart are going down. So Euro USD should go up. And every time we have something like this, okay, Euro USD is gonna go down. But what's the issue? At the same time, we had the unemployment rate, okay, which is a big news. It tells you the amount of jobs. So we had a forecast, okay, and the actual number was bigger. But here it's different. It's the unemployment rate, okay? So you have some forecast, you expect some number. Oh, sorry, my screen is not shared. That's why. Yeah, sorry. Just to show you back. Yeah. At the same time, well, let me show you. Yeah, just gonna put it a bit down like this. Yeah. At the same time, at NFP at 1:30 p.m. UK time, we had the unemployment rate, right? And that news, okay, we had to forecast 3.4, but we got an actual number which is higher. So there is more unemployment than we expected. So it's bad for the USD. So imagine at the same time, the same day, For the same currency, we have two information that are not matching. We have NFP telling us it's good for USD, USD is strong. And on the other side, we have the unemployment rate telling us USD is weak. So those two information are getting investors confused. They don't know what to do. So you can't do nothing. The market was kind of getting confused. So everyone was literally waiting for the main news, the CPI. Okay? So the CPI, for those who don't know, again, I don't want to get into all the details. Wait, I'm just gonna click on that for you to read quickly. Okay? CPR, Consumer Price Index, measured the change in the price of goods and services contained in basket of consumer. The central bank pays very close attention. Blah 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 blah. Reading that is stronger than is generally supportive, bullish, or the USD while weaker for the forecast. So here, basically, what I mean, I'm gonna make it with my own words for you to understand. Okay, what you need to understand, guys, inflation is a bad thing if it's big, but inflation is necessary to be present in a healthy economy. Why? Because if the inflation is not here, they wouldn't increase the interest rate. But when you have inflation, they increase the interest rate. And by increasing the interest rate is good for the economy. Why? Because if the interest rates are really small, you keep your money with you at the bank, you don't invest, you don't do nothing. Okay? But if the interest rate is big, they're paying you 5, 6, 7%, take my money and the government gonna have money. Same thing, the external investor will come to the US to invest their money if the interest rates are higher, because it's good. You're gonna invest your money in some bonds, and those bonds are high return on investment. So yeah, that's good. I'm getting into it. So we had two bad information the week before for USD, so we were confused. But that one with the CPI, we knew it was a good news for USD, and so a good news for USD means Euro USD goes down. And this is why we had that major candle going all the way down. Oh, sorry, my screen is not sharing. Where is my screen? How can I? Oh, it's here. Sorry. Every time I forget. So yeah, it went all the way down. I don't know if you realize, but this is just insane. So yeah, that was all the things for Euro USD trade. I expected some big movement from that news. So I was, you know what, let's go. Plus I had a Djordje candle. Hey, kind of confident. Plus I was reading a lot about it, so I expected something good for the US economy. And yeah, here we go. That's why we made a big trade, and it dropped all the way down to 228 pips. This is just a mess. Anyway, that was the first thing and the last thing. So we did Bitcoin review. We did the last week trade review, which was Euro USD. Now, there is absolutely nothing to do for Euro USD. As you can see, we are in the middle of nowhere. There is nothing to do. We need to wait for the pair to go a bit lower around the trend. Then it might be interesting. Then GBP USD, nothing since the trend got broken. We made some money here by buying, selling. Now, that kind of resistance is not very strong, okay, on daily. It's a bit far, to be honest. And yeah, there is kind of Djordje candle, you see, but it could push a bit higher. Honestly, I wouldn't take the trade. And I saw a lot of people tell me, yo, Switzy, GBP USD is a good short. Yeah, but this is more gambling, to be honest. I wouldn't take the trade. So it's really up to you. If you want to have some fun trade, GBP USD, you can short. Again, this is not a financial advice. This is only my personal opinion about the market and what I expect. So USD THF now. This pair also nothing for me. So there is not really a trend. It's currently ranging between the level of 0.06, 0.94, it's playing, bouncing between the support, resistance, support. Now in the middle, and as you know, in the middle of the market, we don't trade because we don't know what's gonna happen, and you just might lose some money. So USD CHF again. USD CADs. USD CAD is gonna be very interesting soon. We're waiting for the pair to just go a bit higher again, hit the trend, and then we're gonna get ourselves into a sell position, my fellas. So yeah, that's it. And yeah, we did 4 different pairs. They're already pre-settled because I did the technical Sunday yesterday with my students. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this live session, guys. In case you have any question, you know there is my Switzy support in my Telegram. I'm here to answer to all of your questions. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like this video, and see you on Wednesday for a new technical Wednesday.